After 60, many men begin to feel changes that are quiet yet impossible to ignore. You wake up in the morning and your body does not respond with the same energy, the same strength, or the same confidence you once trusted. The spark of vitality that carried you through work, family, and even the small daily tasks now feels softer, leaving you wondering what happened. Doctors often remind us that this is a natural part of aging, but research from Harvard Medical School shows that what you eat may also decide how fast these changes appear. Imagine for a moment that the vegetables you carefully choose for your health could in fact be holding you back. Imagine if 3 common foods, believed to protect your heart and digestion, were slowly reducing the testosterone boost that keeps your energy alive. This is not about fear. It is about clarity, because the right choices at the table can protect your prostate, your circulation, and your hormone balance far more than you think. Stay with me, because today I will reveal 3 vegetables that deserve your caution, and 3 smarter ways to support your vitality. Before we continue, tell me your age and your experience in the comments below. Once you reach 60, the body begins to follow a rhythm that feels different from your younger years. Energy that once seemed automatic now requires more effort, and the mornings do not carry the same sharp focus you remember. Many men notice that even simple routines, like climbing stairs or concentrating on a conversation, feel heavier than before. What is often overlooked is that these changes are not only about age, but also about how your hormones and nutrition interact inside your system. Scientists explain that male hormones naturally decline by about 1 to 2% every year after midlife. This steady drop is not dramatic in a single year, but over a decade it quietly reshapes your strength, your mood, and even your prostate health. The muscles may lose tone, the waistline may expand, and the calm confidence you once carried can feel uncertain. These are not just random signs of getting older. They are clear signals of what doctors call hormone imbalance in later life. For many men, the first sign appears as fatigue that does not lift, no matter how long they rest. Others notice their circulation feels weaker, leaving them colder in the hands and feet or slower in recovery after activity. Some men even struggle with urinary discomfort or more frequent nighttime trips to the bathroom, both of which point directly to the health of the prostate. All of these signals share a common thread, and that thread is often tied to what you eat every single day. Food is more than fuel. It is information for your body. Every bite you choose tells your system either to protect testosterone or to weaken it. Certain nutrients help your arteries stay flexible, your prostate stay calm, and your hormones stay balanced. But other foods, even those that appear healthy, can create silent stress, block mineral absorption, and invite inflammation that steals vitality. That is why a man who is careful with his diet may still feel tired, restless, or weaker than he should. In the next section, we will look closely at 3 vegetables that deserve your attention. These are not villains by themselves, but when consumed the wrong way or in the wrong form, they may quietly accelerate hormone decline and limit the testosterone boost your body still needs. Vegetable 1. Soy products. Picture a man in his early 60s who decides to change his eating habits after a visit to his doctor, concerned about cholesterol. He gives up red meat and dairy, and proudly replaces them with soy milk, tofu, and roasted edamame. On the surface, this looks like a smart choice, yet hidden inside these foods is a quiet trap for male hormones. Whey contains compounds known as phytoestrogens, and their chemical structure is close enough to estrogen that they can bind to receptors in the male body. When this happens, the balance between testosterone and estrogen can shift in a way that does not support vitality. Research published in the European Journal of Clinical Nutrition highlights that men who consume large amounts of soy may see an effect on their testosterone to estrogen ratio. For men over 60, who are already losing about 1 to 2% of testosterone each year, this shift may add another layer of imbalance. Instead of helping energy and strength, excess soy can quietly reduce the testosterone boost that your body is still capable of maintaining. This does not mean that soy is harmful in every situation, but moderation becomes essential when hormone balance is already under stress. It is worth noting that traditional Asian diets, where soy has been consumed for centuries, look very different from modern Western diets that use soy as a replacement for milk, meat, or snacks. In Asia, soy is often eaten in smaller amounts and in fermented forms like miso or tempeh, which change the way phytoestrogens act in the body. The difference is not in the bean itself, but in the way it is prepared and the quantity consumed. That lesson is critical for men after 60 who want to protect their prostate, their circulation, and their confidence. So what should you do if soy is already a part of your daily life? The first step is to avoid relying on it as your main protein source. Rotate it with lean meats, eggs, or lentils, and choose fermented soy when possible. Listen to your body. Notice if fatigue or hormone-related symptoms appear, and adjust your choices. The key idea is not to fear soy, but to respect its impact on male hormones. As we turn to the second vegetable on the list, you will see that the concern is no longer about hormone mimicry, but about the silent inflammation triggered by a grain you probably eat in processed forms every single week. Vegetable 2. Processed corn. Now let us turn to a food that hides in plain sight. Not fresh corn on the cob, but the processed corn derivatives that fill our modern diet. Think about the margarine you spread on toast, the salad dressing you pour over greens, or the baked goods you pick up at the store. Many of these contain corn oil, high-fructose corn syrup, or corn-based additives that look harmless yet carry a hidden cost for men after 60. While corn itself can be part of a healthy meal, its processed forms create a storm inside your body that weakens circulation and disrupts hormone balance. The main problem lies in the overwhelming amount of omega-6 fatty acids present in corn oil and its derivatives. Our ancestors once consumed a diet where the ratio of omega-6 to omega-3 fatty acids was close to 4:1. Today, that ratio can climb to 20:1 or even higher, creating a chemical imbalance that fuels what doctors call chronic low-grade inflammation. This is not the sudden inflammation you feel with an injury, but a constant internal fire that quietly damages blood vessels, joints, and hormone pathways. For men over 60, this matters deeply because inflammation is directly linked with lower testosterone levels and weaker vascular function. Research published in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition shows that men with higher markers of inflammation consistently test with lower testosterone, regardless of age or body weight. That means even a careful, slim man may suffer the effects if his diet is filled with hidden corn derivatives. The silent damage shows up in daily life. Arteries lose flexibility, making it harder for blood to reach the organs that depend on steady circulation. Fatigue lingers longer, recovery from exercise slows, and prostate discomfort can increase. These are not random complaints. They are the body's way of warning that inflammation is stealing energy from within. And the root cause may be as simple as what oil is used in your kitchen, or what sweetener is mixed into your favorite snack. So how can you fight back without giving up flavor? The answer is not complicated. Replace corn oil with healthier fats, such as olive oil or avocado oil. Cut down on packaged snacks and desserts that rely on high-fructose corn syrup. Add more omega-3 rich foods like salmon, sardines, flax seeds, or walnuts to restore balance. The more you shift the ratio back toward harmony, the more your body can protect testosterone, circulation, and long-term vitality. Next, we will explore the third vegetable on this list, one that may surprise you because it is often called a superfood. Yet in its raw form, it can block the minerals that men most need after 60. Vegetable 3. Raw spinach. Many men after 60 begin their mornings with a smoothie that looks green and healthy. A handful of fresh spinach, blended with fruit and yogurt, seems like the perfect way to start the day. Yet hidden inside those raw leaves is a detail that can quietly work against male vitality. Spinach is packed with nutrients such as iron, magnesium, and vitamins. But when eaten raw in large amounts, it also delivers a heavy load of compounds called oxalates. These oxalates bind to essential minerals in your digestive tract, particularly zinc, and make them unavailable for your body to use. Why does this matter so much? Because zinc is one of the most critical minerals for men's health. Studies confirm that zinc plays a direct role in testosterone production, sperm quality, immune strength, and prostate function. Without adequate zinc, hormone balance slips further, energy feels weaker, and the body loses its ability to repair itself quickly. A report in the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition showed that men with higher oxalate intake absorbed far less zinc even when their diet technically included enough of it. In simple terms, eating spinach raw and in excess can block the very mineral that protects testosterone levels. This does not mean spinach is the enemy. Spinach is still a nutrient-dense vegetable, but the way it is prepared makes all the difference. Cooking spinach significantly lowers its oxalate content, which allows minerals like zinc to remain bioavailable. Steaming or sautéing spinach can transform it from a mineral thief into a valuable ally for circulation, prostate comfort, and hormone balance for men seeking a steady testosterone boost. Preparation is just as important as selection. The practical advice is simple. If you enjoy spinach, eat it cooked rather than raw, and rotate it with other green vegetables such as kale, arugula, or Swiss chard. Pair it with zinc-rich foods like oysters, beef, pumpkin seeds, or shellfish so that your body always has access to the mineral it needs most. Think of spinach not as a problem to avoid, but as a food that requires respect for its chemistry. After uncovering the 3 vegetables that can quietly undermine male vitality, the question becomes simple. What can you do to actively rebuild balance, strengthen circulation, and restore the energy that aging has slowly taken away? The answer lies not in extreme diets or expensive treatments, but in smart nutritional strategies backed by science. By adding specific nutrients, you can give your body the tools it needs to support hormones, protect the prostate, and encourage a natural testosterone boost at any age. Let us explore 3 of the most reliable approaches. First, the overlooked mineral boron. Boron is rarely discussed in mainstream health conversations, yet it plays a surprisingly powerful role in male wellness. This trace mineral helps regulate the way your body uses hormones, improves magnesium absorption, and lowers inflammation. In one study published in Biological Trace Element Research, men who took 10 milligrams of boron daily for just 1 week experienced a clear increase in free testosterone and a reduction in estradiol, a form of estrogen. This means boron can shift the hormone balance back in favor of strength, vitality, and confidence. Beyond hormones, boron supports your bones, joints, and even cognitive sharpness, all of which matter deeply as you age. Sources of boron include apples, raisins, avocados, almonds, and prunes. Adding these to your daily diet is simple and requires no drastic change. Think of boron as a quiet helper that strengthens your foundation from the inside out, keeping inflammation down and your hormone pathways steady. Second, nitrate-rich foods for better circulation. If testosterone is the fuel, circulation is the highway that delivers it. Without strong blood flow, hormones and nutrients cannot reach the tissues that need them most. This is why nitrate-rich foods have earned attention from researchers studying male health. Vegetables such as beetroot, arugula, and cooked spinach provide natural dietary nitrates that convert into nitric oxide once inside of the body. Nitric oxide is a natural vasodilator, meaning it relaxes and widens blood vessels, allowing more oxygen and nutrients to flow freely. A clinical trial published in the Journal of Sexual Medicine found that men with mild erectile dysfunction who consumed dietary nitrates daily reported stronger, longer-lasting performance due to improved vascular function. Another study from the University of Exeter confirmed that beetroot juice enhanced vascular health and exercise endurance for men over 60. Incorporating cooked greens or roasted beets into weekly meals is a small change with a large return. You do not need expensive supplements to enjoy these benefits. A glass of beetroot juice, a salad with arugula, or a side of steamed spinach can help restore circulation, sharpen mental clarity, and strengthen the foundation for male vitality. Third, zinc optimization to protect male health. Zinc is often called the guardian mineral of men. It is essential for testosterone production, sperm health, immune defense, and prostate function. Unfortunately, older men are more likely to face zinc deficiency due to reduced absorption in the gut and higher dietary inhibitors like oxalates and phytates. Without enough zinc, testosterone falls, immunity weakens, and prostate inflammation becomes more likely. According to a review in Nutrition Research Reviews, adults over 60 are at special risk of zinc deficiency. Symptoms may include fatigue, frequent infections, delayed healing, and lowered drive. To prevent this, focus on foods rich in zinc such as oysters, beef, pumpkin seeds, cashews, and shellfish. If necessary, a low-dose supplement may help, but always consult your doctor before adding it. The goal is not to overload, but to restore balance so that zinc can protect your hormones and overall vitality. These 3 steps, boron for balance, nitrates for circulation, and zinc for protection, form a nutritional shield for men after 60. They do not work as quick fixes, but as steady habits that gradually rebuild strength and improve daily life. When practiced consistently, they help maintain prostate comfort, hormone stability, and the confidence that many men feel slipping away with age. Now that you know which foods to limit and which nutrients to embrace, the next step is making it practical. For men over 60, the key is not strict diets or drastic restrictions, but simple changes that are easy to keep. The body responds best to steady habits that protect hormones, circulation, and prostate comfort. The first rule is balance. Instead of focusing only on what to avoid, think about what to include. Reduce soy products, processed corn derivatives, and raw spinach in large amounts, but replace them with better options. Choose lean proteins like fish or chicken. Eat more cooked greens, and bring in zinc-rich foods such as oysters, beef, or pumpkin seeds. This approach not only prevents harm, but also delivers the nutrients your body needs for a natural testosterone boost. The second rule is variety. Your body thrives when you rotate foods rather than eating the same thing every day. Try alternating spinach with kale or arugula, and replace packaged snacks with nuts or fresh fruit. Variety ensures that no single compound builds up to cause trouble. While your nutrient intake stays wide and balanced, the third rule is lifestyle support. Nutrition works best when paired with healthy routines. Gentle physical activity, such as walking, swimming, or stretching, improves circulation. Quality sleep helps stabilize hormone production. Stress management through breathing exercises or quiet time outdoors protects both the mind and the body. These are small adjustments, but they make every nutrient you eat more effective. Remember, vitality after 60 is not about chasing youth, but about choosing wisely. By respecting your diet and listening to your body, you can restore strength and confidence in a way that feels natural and lasting. Reaching 60 does not mean surrendering your energy or confidence. It simply means your body requires more attention and smarter choices. By learning which vegetables can quietly disrupt hormone balance, and by adopting nutritional strategies that restore circulation and support the prostate, you can take back control of your health in a natural way. This journey is not about turning back the clock. It is about moving forward with clarity and strength. Remember, moderation and preparation matter. Soy does not need to be banned, but it should be limited and preferably fermented. Corn in its natural form is safe, but processed corn oils and syrups fuel inflammation that steals energy. Spinach is rich in nutrients, but it becomes far more helpful when cooked to reduce oxalates. Combine these adjustments with boron, nitrate-rich vegetables, and zinc, and your body has the foundation it needs for a steady testosterone boost even after 60. The message is simple. Your vitality is not gone. It is waiting to be rebuilt with the right habits. Share your age and experience in the comments, and let us know how these insights may change your approach. And if you found this guide helpful, subscribe so we can continue this journey toward lasting health together.